Hello everyone, in this video we are going to create portfolio design. So here you can see this is portfolio design, and you can see this is the dark mode and it is very simple. And here you can see there is some text, and here is the image, and this is the primary link where we click on my work, so it will scroll and we can see now is the project section. And every project have some tags and source code as well as live at link. You can open the source code as well as live at. And here is the my skill section. So here you can see this is the front end stack as well as back end stack. And here is the about section. Here is the name of that person, and as well as here you can see the bio. And this is the simple and fully responsive, so you can see inside of the mobile it is also work fine. And you can use this project as your portfolio. This is help to get a job, and this is the really great looking portfolio. So let's start creating this one. So this project built on Nextjs 13 as well as Tailwind. So let's open VS Code and start building this one. So here you can see this is my VS Code, and I have opened my VS Code in this directory, and here you can create our next project. So we know how to create next project, right? npx create next app at the rate latest, and keep the dot, so it will install all the module in this directory. And type a script yes, and yes lint you can choose yes or no, so I choose yes. And Tailwind, we need to set up of Tailwind yes, and so directory yes, and app router yes. And you can use alias import, so I am going to use that one. So here is the alias import, we can write like this and use this one. It will take some time, so wait for that. So now our project is created, and let's do some setup, initial setup. So I am going to install two additional packages that help you to write Tailwind. First it is clxspn, this library, and second one we are going to use tw merge. So Tailwind merge, this is also we need to use in this. So it's just a library that's remove the conflict of the classes, and here you can use this one. So let's install that too, npmi and clx. And second one is our Tailwind merge, so let's install this two and go to source directory. Here I am going to create one helper. So just create one file utils, and here we can create our helper dot ts. And here I am going to write our helper function. So that function just function, let me export that one, and we can use function. And I am giving the cn, and this accept multiple arguments, so that is inputs. And here type is class value, and these values come from clx, and it will be array. And when we return this one, we can just do Tailwind merge, and inside of this clx, and this clx accept the multiple inputs. So this should be, so this is we are going to use in overall project. And so here, and you can see this is the our pre-built component. So we just remove all the HTML5 from here, we don't need. And here we can write hello world, and this is also don't need it. And we can go and global.css, we can also remove all this styles. Let's run this project. npm run dev, and let's open browser. and we can use here localhost 3000, and now we can see the output. Here we can see here is the hello world. So let's set up initial things. So here we are using two fonts. First is for the title and second one for the our description. So here you can see here is the title is the different font and some other texts are different font. So let's set up that one. So go to layout.tsx and here we need to import the font. So first is Roboto and second one Devas Neon. So these two font we are going to use and just create const Roboto Roboto and Roboto and just call that one and give first is the weight and this is the RS. We are going to 1000 weight and 400 as well as maybe we can use 700. So this one and here we can give the subset and subset should be Latin and here we can also use variable and give the variable so we can use on that roboto and second where we are going to copy this exactly same and here should be Webus neon and we can write here Webus and here we don't have a multiple just we have a 400 in this Webus neon. So let's use here. So we have created one utilities cn and we can pass here our class name separated by comma. So I am going to first roboto dot class name second one Webus neos dot variable and we can use this variable in global dot Tailwind dot config. So here we can use. So just remove this background color we don't need and we can write font family and here we can keep the title and this font we can use for the title and variable dash dash font and Webus and let's see the name is correct or not. So here you can see we need to give the Webus and let's run again and go to page dot and let's try to use here. So class name font title and go to browser and see here it should be apply and let's wait for and now we can see our font is changed. So let's first we are going to build this navigation menu. So go here and cut all the pages and let's create one directory that is called components and here I am going to create navigation dot tsx and export function navigation and you can return nav tag for now and here should be navigation and we can use this component inside of our layout folder. So now here navigation from the components and now we can go on the browser and see here is our navigation. So let's go and inside of navigation so let's start building navigation. So I am giving the class name py4 border b we need border and border zinc 8000 shadow md sticky. So I will make a sticky top 0 and Gindex 10 BZ zinc 900 and make this transparent so we can use some alpha values and here background drop blur SM and let's go to browser how they look like. Here you can see, so first we need to give the background color so it will look like this one. So go to layout.tsx and here we can give the our class name. So bzzing 900 and text zing 50 and now we can see here it's look like exactly same. So let's go and start building another thing. Here we can take one paragraph and give the logo and you can give other image or SVG here you can use, but I am using just paragraph for logo. And another div I am going to take for the right side for this our navigation list. So here is the div and let's take one UL and here we can render our nav list. So before that let's create one data. So here we can store our static data and here we can create navigation data.ts and I am going to copy the all the navigations lists. So copy and here I am going to paste because I doesn't want to waste time of writing this simple object. Here you can see this is the array of object and have a every object have titles and ref properties and let's use this one here. So navigations menu list dot map every array has title comma href and we can just return one li and every li contain link tag. So here should be href. So here you can see inside of here is the different type of link. See, this is the primary and this is the link types and here you can say this is the secondary button. So let's make the reusable component so we can use overall project. So before that just I am going to create one other component custom link.tsx. We can export function custom link and return the link component and here we can declare interface iprops and extend link props and we can here give the children and it would be react node and we need to import that one. So go here import react node from react and here we can use iprops and here would be children and we can render here children and here we can spread out our props. So we need to do here our props and we need to give one dot more. It's nice and let's create here the our one object const and you can give the styled and a style and this style has object. Every object has a key primary secondary or link. So I'm just going to paste all the style. So here you can see this is the style and here we are going to apply. So class name and cn and here what we will do if we can also be need to one tab that is so we can give the link type and it would be primary secondary and link or none, and here should be secondary. So secondary, and here we can extract the link type, and we can use here like button, sorry, link type not equal to link. And so what we can do, we can use style dot get style, and here we can use styled, and here we can pass link type, and this is we can going to use, and here we can also give the class name whatever comes from here. So class name comma, so class name doesn't exist in iframe, so just we can use here, and we can give the string, and it is optional. So now this is our custom link component. Let's use it here. So just go here, and we can just return custom link, and here we can give the our title, and we know we need href, just give href, and we are missing the link tag. So go here, we can make it optional. So here we can see this is getting error, so we can assign the values here. So we can now we can't get the type error. Now it's working fine. Let's go to browser and see. So here you can see every link has a primary link, and so we need last link is a primary and all are linked. So just we can use here index, and here we can write condition const is last element, and we can use index equal to nav menu list dot length -1. Yes, and here we can pass the link type, and here we can write as a conditionally. So if the last element, we should use primary, and otherwise we can use just a link. And now we can see it's looking nice. So here we can see has a container, and this container inside in the middle of the screen. So let's here we can see, and this, and we can wrap this whole thing inside of one container. So I'm going to give this, and here we can write. So that container has max with 7xl, mx auto, mx auto. Now we can see this will be in center. So here we can write flex justifies between and item center. Now it's looking great, and let's give the some style of this one. So just here, and we can make it flex. So flex and item center, and now this is looking great, and give some gaps. So now here you can see this is working fine, but inside of mile, so let's go and see this is not have any padding. So let's give here, I'm going to give px4 for the phone, and in the larger screen we give 8 pixels. So now it's great, and here we can see this one is the responsive. When we inside of mobile mode, we can see this is the toggle navigation. So let's create that one, and before that we just going to install react icons, and let's go react icon and install this one. So go here, and So now React Hacker installed, and let's run the our server and go to and search here menu, and here is a lots of icon. We can use any of icon. So let's use this one, and also we can use this F menu. And here I'm going to import F I menu and React icon slash fi, and here I am going to take another div, and here I am writing fi menu, and we can see here, let's reload, and here we can see, let's give some text size, so class name and text excel, and now we can see it's little bit large. Okay, now it is perfect. We can also give to excel. Yes, that's looking great. And in large screen it shouldn't be visible, so we can do one more thing, just share if and amd, we can just make it hidden, so in this large screen can't be visible. Okay, and but in the smaller screen it is visible. And let's make it this one look like, here we can make it fixed. So let's start doing that. So here is, we need to write lots of classes for that. So let's go inside of VS Code, and here we can write. So let's write here. So this is our wrapper, and here we can take cn. So that is more better, and we can use as a multiple. So in max md, this need to fixed, and when we max md, we can make top for 0, and max md you can give py 10, and max md make left 0, and when max md width should be full, and max md min h screen minimum height full 100 vh, and when max md we can give the busy rate for now, so we can see easily. So here you can see this look like this, and let's make inside of middle. So just we need to do one thing, and here we can see inside just we make the flex column, and now we can see inside of it is looking great. And inside of the larger screen we make the, so md flex row. So now flex row, and let's change the color. We can make vg sync 900 and give the some opacity, and also we can use max md backdrop blur lg, and now we can zoom. And here we can see this is also have a our logo as well as menu icon. So here we can see our menu item behind the this overlay. So just shift little bit from the top, so we can just, here you can use some values. So I'm keep 16 pixels, and let's see what will happen. And also we can use one thing and check the height of this one, and here you can see 57, just we can write the 57, and instead of 57 we can write 58. So one is for the our uh, little border, and this is looking perfect, and here is looking so nice. And let's add the functionality. So just take one state here, const use state, and false we need to import So just import use state from React and is nav open and set nav open. This is and what happens when we click on this icon on click and just what we can do just reverse the value. So set nav open and previous state and just reverse the value and is toggle the values true and false. And whenever true is now is true, we show this. Otherwise, we can use close icon. So let's search close. So let's use this one. So copy and here we need to import AI and this one React icon slash AI and we can use this icon here. So just like that. And also give the class name exactly same. So it will look like same. So text to Excel. And let's go and see what will happen. And we can see this is the server component, so we need to make it client, so we can use able to hook, so use client and now it will work. So here and this is toggling working perfect. And so if the false, what we can see here, we need to use condition rendering. So if nav is not open, so just for the max MD it will be hidden and now we can see this. Okay, and here we can just reverse this and this will be now we can see. And when we click it's open and then we click close and now it's working perfect. Just we need to add one more class here, cursor pointer, and now it's look perfect. And here we can see when the navigation menu is open, our scroll bar is hidden. So let's do it that and just we can use effect and here we can need to pass callback and we need to dependency is snap open and let's import that one to just comma and here and what we need to do and take const overflow value and here we can use the is snap open which need to hidden otherwise auto and what we can do is document dot body dot style dot overflow and pass overflow value and I hope it will work. Now we can see it's hidden and when we need to click on this it should be closed. So go to our link and just here we can on click and here we can pass and if is nav open just set nav open false and now when we click it's closed and when we click on abort it's also closed. So this is working correct and we can also see in the larger screen it's looking perfect. So let's build next section that is our hero section. So this is the section. So let's create one another component called hero and here we can write hero section and .tsx and export function hero section and this is return this and we can use this one here inside of page. So let's go here and we can write here hero section and this is our hero section. So here we can see we have a two column layout and first is for the text and second one is the for image and so let's create that one. So this is the section, so we can also take the section, and here we can give the class name and make it grid and item center, and height we can give the calculate the height, and here 100 vh. And so what happened when we give the 100 vh? So let's see in our UI, and you can see this is the scroll because it's taking from the here and here, so we need to subtract this height, so it can't be a scrollable. So go here and just minus 58 pixels, and now we can see shouldn't be scrollable, so we need to little bit more, so just give 60 pixel, and now it's still a scrollable. And let's check the proper 69, so we can give the 70, and now this can't be a scrollable, so it is great. And we can also give the maximum height, so max height I am giving here 678 pixel, so this is great. And let's here I'm going to take one div and second one for the image, and let's here I'm going to take one paragraph. So paragraph here hi, and use icon, this is, and comma, and I am, and I'm going to h1, and here we can write full stack developer, and here we can also take one more paragraph, and we can use the lower one, and before, and here we can take one custom link. So this is our custom link, and we can keep the my work, and we can need to pass this, so this will go inside of project. So here should be project, we should use hash, we can give id later. So and now here is looking like this, and here should be image, so make it grid. And so from md we should grid call to, and font we can just one column layout now. So here you can see, so also we need to wrap inside of container. So we know, you can see one thing inside of portfolio, everything in the center. So one thing we can do, so just go inside of code, and we can directly write inside of layout directly, and here we can see pages render here. So just wrap this one in main component, and here we can write, so just mx7xl mx auto and px4 for md px8. So now we can see here, this is in middle. So let's style this element. So go to here and go to inside of hero section, and here we can write the class name, and class name text lg, and mb1 for that, and we can give the class name here, font, use title, and tracking we can use wider, and here we can use text 3xl, and for greater than sm we can use 6xl for the larger screen, and minus ml 0.5, and now we can see it's looking great. And let's give the style of another element, so here we can need to write that one. So we can give text string 3000 and empty 2, and also we can give the class name of that, so we can pass from here empty 4, so marking top 4, and it's looking great. And let's use that image. So I'm going to here, and inside of public folder there is no image. So I have that image, so I'm going to paste all images that are going to use in project. So here I am going to paste all that image. Now we can see these images we are going to use. So here, and we can take one image tag inside of this div, and just take one Nextjs image tag, and this is the image tag, and we need to pass src. So we can use profile dash one dot png, and we need to pass alt. You can give the profile image, and here we can give with 600, and also we need to give height 600, and here we can give the class name. And before that, let's look how they looking. This is looking, so this is not looking what we want to look like. So just go here, and and we can check this is the like fading out, and here we can see this is the full image. So what we can do, just we can go in hero section, and inside of that we can just write to class name, and hidden image, this image hidden, and in desktop and larger screen it will be flex and full, and height also full, and relative, and we can make overflow hidden. So whatever hidden from this container, it will be, you can see, cut out the image. And let's give some class to make it better. Here we can give the object fit cover object top, so each image always be on top. Here is look like. Okay, so let's give some more color and red, and height also full, and cells we are going to use end, and this it is. And here I am going to create one gradient, so this will apply over the image. So just keep absolute bottom 0 with full, and height 1 by half, and 50% be gradient. This is the gradient from the top, and from zinc 900, and to transparent. And now we can see it's fading off, look like exactly same. And we can see also in a mobile it also looks great. So now hero section is also completed, and so let's go here, and next section is the project section. So let's create project section, and go to here, and let's close all this tab, and just we need to inside of component, and here we need to create project section dot tsx, and export function project section, and we can return a section. And let's see the section, and here is the title, and here is the some grid layout. We can see every grid layout has a 3 element, and this is now in the middle has 2, and in one in the one column layout. So it is nice. So let's build it first, and go here. So here we need to give the our heading. So here I am going to write, and here we can see one paragraph, and give the our project, and here we can write one more paragraph. Here we can give the description. So description is my best project I have built, and you can give whatever you like. This is our description, and let's give the style. Be font title first, so we can use font title and tracking wider and text for Excel, and it should be always in uppercase. And this should be we can give like text Jing 4000, and now we can go to layout, and here we can see, and here is nothing. We can need to use that component inside a page, and we can just render here project section, and now we can see here is our components, and we can see as the project, and here is our text. So let's go inside a project, and we can give name is capital, and here I am going to create one div, and this div contain all the projects. So this div has, let's give the class read, and if the mid, so we can use two column layout, and if the larger device we can use three columns, so grid tree, and we can grab six. And here I am going to create one project data. So go ahead and project data.ts, and I am going to paste directly. I have a data, so, and here I have pasted all the data. So this is also array of object. Every object has a title, description, what a stack is array, and image and source code and label. So you can use the exact our source code of every project, and you can directly change this object, and you can add as many object and all directly render here. So we can use here, just write projects and map, and here we can write project, and we need to render here our project. So let's create reusable components so we can use directly, and for now I'm just returning the fragment. And so I am going also create in same inside of same file. Here we can write function, and we can also give the project card, and here we need to use the tab. So just create one tab, interface I project card, and here we can write project, and we can use the type of project, and we can take zero index. So now it will, you can see title is on a stack image source. So this is great, and here we can just write the project, and we can use I project card, and here we should return one div, and let's see what inside of the div, and go to here, and every div has the image stack, and then title, descriptions, and the our custom link. Okay, so go here, and let's give some classes here. So busy Jink 8000 and some alpha, and also would be border, and border Jink 8000, and rounded LG, and overflow hidden, and you can start whatever you like. You can twice and tweak them in the style, and I am doing what I like. So here I am going to take div and give the class name, and here I don't think so we need any class name, and just we can take one image inside, and let's, and we can source src, and here we can give the project dot image and alt, and we can give project dot title, and here we need to also give the width and height. and let's give the class name. So with full, and but also we should, and object should be cover, and let's see what happen here. Here you can see doesn't look any project. We need to use this project card here. Thus we need to return this project card, and we need to pass project, and we have a project, and also we need to give key. So project dot title we can use as our key, and now we can see here is our all the project images, and now we can here take one div more, and we can keep some class like before, and here we can take one UL, and this UL contain our project dot project project, sorry, here this would be inside of project card, so we can use here, and here project dot stack dot map, and we can take a stack, and here we return one li, and this will be a stack, and we can also give the key as a stack. We know a stack has unique, so it will here, and let's try out, and we can see our all the stack. So let's give some class name, so it will look like this one. So go here, and just we can give here class name px4 px4 py1 text xm border, and border jing 700, and text jing 400, and rounded md. And now we can see it look like this one. So make it the flex of this container. So flex and gap 4, and mb 2, and now it look like this one, as you can see here, and we can see if yeah. So here would be think 7000. Now it's looking great, and take one more paragraph here, and we know what will be inside. So this will be project dot title, and here we can take one more class, and this will be project dot descriptions, and another one we can take two tips, and here we can use two custom links, for one is the source code, and second one is live at, and let's give and let's source code, and second one we can do custom link, and here we can live at, and we need to also give href, and here we can write project, and here can be source code, or here should be live at, and this is what it is. So here we can give the class and make it select and tap for empty for, and also give the class name, so it's little bit darker, so we can use 400 text, and we know this is the title, so it should be text large, and font we can use the medium, and now we can see it's look like this one, and here exactly look like this one. Yeah, it's looking great, but here you can see this is the secondary, and we are using primary, so it's not quite good, so we can use here and link tag secondary, and nice, it is secondary and looking perfect, and it is great. And now we can notice one thing, here we can see here has a space, and here is also a space and all a space are the same. So what we can do, we can go inside of the layout.tsx and we can give here directly a space y 28 pixel or something whatever you like, but I am giving the 28 pixels. Now it's looking great. So let's add another section, and that is one thing or we need to add. This is see all button. So let's add first see all button. So here is the card, and here we can give div and the custom link and see all projects, and here you can give the link where you want to redirect. So this is the link. Here you can give the https and slash github github.com. So you can use this is the our look like. And now we can say this is the primary. So first we think we can give empty 6 something like that, and we need to also flex and justify center. And now this is in center, and this should be little bit more space. So let's give empty 10 and make link that. Okay, secondary, not a big deal, and it's looking quite good. And next section we have a skill section. So let's go and create another component. Before that, close all the components and go here, and this is the skills section .tsx and copy, and here export function, and we can return, and here we can give section this, and let's give some style. And so before giving this style, and go to the here, and we can see this is exactly same like this one. So why not create the reusable component for that, so we can use in about sections too. So let's go here, and before that, just I am going to create one heading, and you can give the whatever you like. I'm just giving the heading.tsx, and here export function heading, and we can return this to paragraph, and we have already that one. So just copy this one and paste here, and we can here take one interface and give the type. So first interface and I props, and here I am going to be should capital, and here first we need to title. So string, and second one we need to description, and it will also string, and both are required. So always we need to pass. So here title, and second one description, and it should be iprops, and we can use here title, and here's our description, and we can use this heading inside our skill as well as here. So let's refactor that one too, and here we can use so heading, and we just need to pass title, and we know the title project, and we know the descriptions, and let's copy this one and paste and remove this one, and now go to here and here, and you can see this is our project section, and also we can use that one in the skill section to just copy and we can go here and just paste here, and just we need to import, and here skills, and what is the our skill text. So just copy this one and paste here, and you can see here is the gap, and also here is the gap exactly same. So we can do one more thing, we can give the directly margin bottom and whatever you like, so like 10, and now we can see it is quite good, but this is not that much space. So let's give little bit more. So I'm going to give 16. I hope it will look great. Yeah, nice. It is looking great. And here we can also use the skill section. Just we need to render here skill section. And now you can see this is the skill section. And I am going to create one data for the skills data. So skills data.ts, and also I am going to paste again a skill data. So I have that data, and here I have object. So before that, so now you can see here is the object, and every object has a key like fronted. So this is the fronted, and fronted has object, and every object also has a one stack, and a stack has a array of objects. So you if you want to add more, you can just add below here, and you can add the title of that, and you can as well as add the stack, and you can use directly here. So I am going to create one div, and this div, and here I am going to our render. So just use object dot values, and this is our, we can pass our skills, and now we can map, and this is have our category. So we can use this category, and now here, and here we need to return the gain div, and every div has a key. So let's give the category dot title, and this title contain one paragraph, and this is our category dot title, and here I am going to take one UL, and that UL contain category dot stack dot map, and this is our stack, and this will return one li, and every li has key, and this stack b should be unique, and here we can render our stack, and you can see a stack has icon. So we can also do destruction the thing, and we can use icon something like this. And second one, we have a stack, and we just use stack, don't we need to use like that, and we can use component here icon, and we can also give the class name, and so text excel, and it shouldn't be shrink out. So this look like, and here we can give the our stack, and let's see what we are seeing. So here, so we need to give some class, and just going to here first, and I'm going to give the class name this ul. So just class name, and make the grid, in grid call to column layout for the a smaller device, and but in from the smaller, so we can use grid call 3, and md we can grid call 4, and lg we can grid call 6. You can also use the flag flex, but I am using grid. So nice. And now we can need to see, and you can see look like that, and give some style for the li. So class name and vt link at 1000 divided by 50, and border link at 1000, and p4, and line flex. So inline block node flex, we need to flex, and items should be center guy 4, and just stick 5.10 center rounded MD, and let's see what it will be look like. Yeah, looking great. And we need to some space on this title and this title. So let's go here and just give MB2. Now it's looking great, and here you can see there is the some gap between these two categories. So just here even we can give the space wise. So now we can see has a also gap. And if you want to add some more skill section, so you can just go a skill section and just copy this icon and just paste here, and we can change. So suppose here we can write dev ops, dev ops, and you can here give dev ops, and now you can see it's also added. So you can change whatever you like. So this is it. Let's remove for now, and nice. And let's add one more section. This is about section, and before that let's check the it is responsive or not. So this is responsive and working fine, and as well as working fine for mobile, and it's good, great. And let's create the about section. So go here, and we just need to create here about and close all that section, and here should be about section dot csx export function about section, and we can return section, and this is our about section. And here you can see I have a three link, so I have object for that too, and we can create one social link or something. So let's give social links data.ts, and here we need to paste. So just let me copy first and paste here. And here you can see again we have an array of objects, and that is really useful. And so here I am going to create an before that. So here I am going to write our, so we know what we need first heading. So I have already created heading component, and just we can give the title and about me, and second one description, and here we can give let me know something about me. And now we can use take one div and go to layout. Here you can see this is also grid column layout, but here is the three column layout, and this text taking two columns and the image is taking one column. So let's create that one, and we can create easily. So here we can create flex, also we can take the flex or grid. So just I'm going to create flex, flex, and flex call, and md in larger screen flex row, and item center. And inside of image you can take one div, and div has an image tag, and let's give the src, and we have a one profile So we can go public, and here we can see profile image 2, because first we used in hero section and we can use second one for there, and we can give the alt, and you can write the alt, but I am leaving for that, and just give height, width, sorry, and height exactly same, and just here we can also give the full width full, height full, and object top, so cut, never cut the head of the image, and object cover, and so this look image, and here we need to give the our class name. So height I am giving 80, 320 pixels, and width I am also giving 80, 320 string 0, can't be string being sync 1000 for the background. You can also give, or you cannot give, because we have an image, so it doesn't need that busy image, and overflow hidden, and we should remove this one. It doesn't need, I hope so. You can see here, and we need to also use that component inside of page. So just we need to here about section, and now you can see here is the our image, and it should be rounded. So what we can do, we can make it rounded full, and now it would be rounded full, but here we can see overlap, and now see this is rounded full, and here I'm going to take another div, and that contains all the text, and this content first contains paragraph hi, and it's exactly same. You can use any other text, and here I am going to write I am. So wrong you, and this is the text, and second paragraph I am giving the lower system, uh, and here we can use the so some data text, so simply 400, and make it flex, and we can give directly gap, and also flex, and flex call, and gap used to pixel, gap sorry to it means add pixel, and now here you can see this is looking like, and also we can do instead of using gap, and we can just specify, now simplify that, and exactly looking same, doesn't change anything in that, and here we can take us, and every us has a social links, and social link, social dot map, and maps we can link, and just is return link tag, sorry if one li tag, and link dot we can give icon no, so let's take index as a key, index, and we can use index as a key, and here we can write take one or custom link, so we have already custom link, and we can use link dot icon, and here we can make href, and we know link dot href, and to go here we can see function cannot be passed directly to client component unless you explicitly expose it by making use component. So what we are doing wrong, and so here is the wrong, and we can use instead of this, and just we can also start here, and here we can write icon, and we can icon, and here href, so we can just use like that, and we can use this component something like this, just call icon, and we can also give the class name, class name and text Excel and string 0. So now we can see, and we need to, and here we need to give the, now we can see it should be work and it's working, and here you can see it's not looking quite good. And let's check what we have. We have here button type, so sorry, link type, link primary, so we can use secondary, and we can also give the class name. We know that this is very useful, so we can use v10, i10, and rounded full. We can overriding the class, so here we can use rounded full, flex, and justify content center and item center. And now it's looking like that. And here, and let's give some class name here, make it flex, and gap to empty 4. And now we can see, and here we can see this is rounded, but here is not rounded. Let's take a look why. So let's inspect the element. So here you can see px6 and py2, because of padding it's not working. We can use p0, and now it should be, yeah, it's working fine, and it is also should be responsive because we have already given the class name, and now it is looking great. So now time to create one more thing, that is our footer, and this is really simple. So just go and close this sections too for now, and I am going to here and create one footer section dot tsx export function footer, and this footer return footer element, and in the footer element we have a one div, and we know the div has one class name max 7xn and mx auto and flex, and we can also give justify content between, and let's give the like this, and here we can use width full and md 28 pixels and px4 and md px8, because we will use indirectly give the margin border top, and border top being 700. So now we can here use one paragraph and give the class name and text jinx 500, and here we can write at the rate copy, and we can give the current year, so we just need new date, and here we can use get full year, and here we should write copyright. So copy or I just write, and one tag paragraph, and exactly same class text zinc 500, and here text gives the same, so it should be a smaller text. Okay, and here we can give some text design and developed by your name, and now we can go and check out. Yeah, and here we can go and check out, and we need to use that component inside of the layout. So if you add some other pages, it's still you have a footer. So now footer, and now we can see, and we need to give some y padding, and go to footer section, and we can give here padding y equal to 4, and I hope so. It's looking great, and we are missing one more thing. And go here, and when we click, and it's scrolling, and here's the smooth scroll, but when we click, it doesn't affect anything. So first we need to do one more thing, and for that we need to go all the sections. So first go to hero section, and here we need to keep the id, and we need to here give the id hero, or here we can give home. So nice, and now we can click home from here, and now just jump to the top. So this id should be home, and we can go to project section. Here we need to give id project, and when we click on the project, now it doesn't, because we have a project, not project. Now it should be jump. But one thing you can notice, we can see we should scroll to this, not this, because it doesn't look great. This scroll to, so we have a one css properties, and we can use directly for offset, like scroll margin top, and we can use 28. So now we can save and run, and when we click on now project, as you can see, this is looking perfect, and you can play around, and you can give the margin top whatever you like. And these classes we need also inside of the hero section. So just go, and here we can just give the scroll empty 28, so it will be exactly same. And also for the here we need to give id, and id is a bot, and now here we can give. So now when we click on a bot, it's not working. Let's refresh the page. Now it should work. So here it is not working, and project working, home is also working perfect. And when we click a skill is not working, right, and a bot is not working. So it should be work, and before that let's make the skill, and give id, and section id skills, and exactly scroll margin top 28, and now we can click on a skill, it's working fine. And about a skill is working fine, and about this is working true, because this is the section we don't have a that much content. And this is not a smooth scrolling, and here we can click, it will also work. And now we can see, and so what we can do for a smooth scrolling, we have a just a simple css properties. Go to here and just write html, and here we can just scroll behavior, and just we need to give the smooth. And now we can take a look what will happen. Let's refresh the page once again, and now it's working fine. So here is the magic, and one line css make it a scrolling smooth. And so in this video you hope learn something new, and you have created project, and this is you can use as your portfolio, and you can also add as your project whatever you like. And I hope you learn something new. I will meet you in next one. Stay safe.